Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? I hope all of you are doing fine. Today our topic is about counting in 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s and 10s. I have some blocks here and I want to count them. If I start counting them in 1s, it will take a lot of time. So why don't we start counting them in 2s? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 and 17. It took me less time to count. Now let's count them in 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 and that is 17, right? As I increase my number in counting, it will take less time to count the total number of blocks. Now let's count in 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16 and that is 17. See, as I'm increasing the number in counting, it is taking me less time to count. Similarly, if I count in 5s, then 5, 10, 15, 16 and 17. So as our number of steps increases or we skip count the number with greater numbers, it will take less time to count the total number of objects.
Now we will learn how to solve the word problems. What are word problems? They are other name for the number stories. We previously learned how to do skip counting, but now using that and some other techniques, we will solve these. This is the first word problem we are going to discuss. There are 5 flowers in a bunch. How many are in 6 bunches? The first technique we are going to discuss is the repeated addition. As you can see that I have 5 flowers in a bunch. A means 1 and I have to put flowers in 6 bunches. So that means the number of flowers will increase from 5. So 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 5 20, 20 plus 5 25 and 25 plus 5 gives me 30. This is known as repeated addition. But if we get a larger number, that would be very difficult for us to solve and do the repeated addition. So in that case, multiplication is the easiest and the convenient way. How many times I have written 5? That is 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I can simply do 5 multiplied by 6. That also gives me 30. Remember that multiplication and repeated addition are both interlinked with each other. But the thing we have to identify in the word problem is whether we are going to use the multiplication or division. So if a number is increasing from a smaller number and you have to find a bigger number for that, that means we have to use multiplication here. Now we are going to discuss division here. Division is interlinked with repeated subtraction. That is the technique we are going to discuss here. Let's have a look at this word problem. There are total 25 flowers. In each bunch there are 5 flowers. How many bunches can be made? So, starting from 25, I will keep on subtracting 5 till I reach 0. Because I have to make bunches of 5 from 25 till I get nothing. Or I can simply write it like this. 25 divided by 5. 25 is the total flowers. And I have to make groups of 5s. I have already made that. I put flowers in groups. That is 5 groups I was able to make. So that is known as division. But sometimes we might not be able to convert or group every item. Now instead of 25, what if I had 26 flowers? And keep on making groups of 5s. What will be left? 5 groups and 1 flower is left, and that is known as remainder. Now look at this number. This is 25, and when I keep on making groups of 5s, I am coming down to a smaller number, that is 0. So in division, we come from bigger number to a smaller number, and in multiplication, we come from smaller number to a bigger number. We can also take the help of the 100 square charts to solve our word problems. For example, here we were making groups of 5s, so I can use the 100 square chart or counting in 5s. See here, I had 25. For example, I circled 25 here, and then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that means I was able to make 5 bunches. You can use this in any word problem if it is making groups of 3s, 4s, 5s, 10s or 2s. That will be very easy for you to solve. I hope you like this video. Take care and Allah Hafiz.